And that nigga did it how I always wanted to do it, and I'll never be able to do it like that.
Hey y'all, real quick, before we get started, things are changing. The intro video that you just saw, that is the last time you will probably hear that intro video is being remixed, revamped, redone, all that jazz. Yeah, it's time for a change. Not a bad thing, not a bad thing. It's just time for a little bit of changes, something different, if you will. Second thing that kind of threw me off for a loop. Have y'all heard about this whole port strike thing? You heard about it?
The what?
The port strike. The port strike for like the people at the edge of the border on the United States. So on the East Coast.
Oh yeah, the ports. Okay.
All right, so it's done. It's done for, and the guy that's the head of the port strike thing was found apparently having a bunch of photos with one Donald Trump. I don't think that's a coincidence that he just chose to go on strike.
Bro, we talk about a lot of shit. Why is we talking about politics, bro?
I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird. Because you know what else is weird to me? What was this uproar about Beyonce and Jay-Z and then R. Kelly and Aaliyah? What was the uproar about that? Was that about them talking to each other when Beyonce was 16 and when Aaliyah is that what that was about? Well, I'm just going over current events that I've just seen on my timeline.
I don't know. I heard it was at Diddy's freak party though.
Well, no. So the thing with Aaliyah,
you're on the list.
Even before Aaliyah was Aaliyah, and I want to say R. Kelly was still with Public Announcement. What was that? Vibe. Vibe.
Girl, you got that vibe.
Was that him in Public Announcement, or was that just R. Kelly?
No, he was in Public Announcement. He was about to be R. Kelly. I think this was before 12 Play.
So if you listen to the song Vibe towards the end of that song, you hear R. Kelly say, "Little cute Aaliyah's got it." At the time, Aaliyah was maybe like 12. She wasn't a teenager yet.
It's just not good, bro.
Because when they got married, what did she say? That she was 16? Mm-hmm. She really wasn't 16 or something like that?
Right.
But yeah, bro, like if you look back at when Vibe came out, if you listen towards the end of that song, because remember that was like, such and such got it. That got it. Little cute Aaliyah's got it.
I'm so uncomfortable with that narrative. That's pretty bad. I don't like that. I do not like that. I'm not a fan of that at all. All right. Let's get into some real stuff, guys. Let's talk some things and go over some things over. Get this thing all set up for you. Other KG, you are going first, sir. Boom, there you go.
It's the ginger whiskey assassin, the other KG. Hashtag, y'all gotta chill.
Talk to the people, KG.
All I'm going to say is the closest thing we're going to get to an AEW WWE Forbidden Doors if they put Trick Willie on the next album. That's when they come out with their Black AEW album again.
Okay. All right. It's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. It's so... You're everybody. I got nothing.
And now, your wise man, No Chill with Phil. Hashtag MM99.
Talk to
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Meyer Sr., aka Can't Knock It, the Great One, No Chill with Phil, the practicing polygamist, the voice of violence on the indie circuit, Eminem, the minister of madness and mayhem, the two-time state of Illinois child support slayer. And I am joined with my mini-me, none other than...
What is up, everybody? It is your boy Phil Myers Jr., the child support slayer at 13 years old. The head of the table, the real all you wrestling voice of violence, the real god of war, the real Black Panther. Look at my dad's shirt. That is hot. Kermit. Martial arts.
No, Kumite, baby.
Kumite. I am your one and only, the op stopper number one. The only op stopper. We do stuff Christian, and you know how it is.
You know how it is.
First
Child
off.
support slayers.
No, he's not.
Gang.
No, he's 13.
Gang.
No, ain't no
Gang.
gang. Stop saying.
Gang.
Stop saying gang. Stop saying gang. Stop saying gang right now. Okay,
Bro.
Stop saying gang. First off.
Hey,
the fact,
I just want y'all to know he come up with his own intro. I ain't telling him to say shit.
first off,
Are
Also,
y'all
y'all
watching this?
Yeah,
no.
I just saw the end of it. Also, y'all
Are y'all
probably look
watching
close. Yeah, I saw the end of it. I just got it on the background. It was a lot better than the other matches. We can cover that real quick. But yeah,
So who won?
Bryan Danielson.
This is my thing about that whole thing, and I'll let you get to the weekend review in a little bit. I feel like that whole stipulation was kind of dumb. Am I the only one that felt like that, or is I know New Japan's done it, but like they're not doing it as often as, where it's like, oh man, you know what's about to happen? We're about to do the 20-minute stipulation. Like I don't feel like it's that. Like it just felt real awkward to me. I don't like the stipulation, but we can get into it. Later on.
Uh-oh, here's Wheeler Yuta to save the day.
Is Wheeler Yuta on there right?
Him look like such a bitch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they did that wrong. They should have just had him get choked out or something.
And see, look. Now
That made more sense.
I don't
face
get it,
to
bro.
face with Mox.
I don't get the whole Wheeler Yuta, the Wheeler Yuta narrative. Akil, what's up, big bro? Black is beautiful.
Bro,
What's
look,
up?
bro, look. This is the shit I'm talking about. He's gonna turn.
Keita Shanae, what's up? Solo Actor, what's up? Good to see y'all in the chat. Make sure y'all follow us on all platforms, man, and High Take Wrestling.
Hey, look.
Really appreciate y'all. So yeah, greatly appreciate y'all immensely. Man, we got a lot to cover in this week of wrestling. We also got to do bad blood picks while we at it. So if any of y'all want to pull up that will be coming at the end of the show. But for now, we might as well get started in the week in wrestling that was. KG, let me set you up, big brother. That's all you.
And now, your week in review.
Talk to him, KJ!
Joe put up a great video, of Ricochet being quoted, talking about he's Kobe Bryant with it. Let's start there. We all like Ricochet. We root for him.
I'm sorry, KG. Wait, what happened?
Ricochet called himself the Kobe Bryant with it.
Wow.
Kobe is on most people's top 10 list, some people's top 5 all time. At his own position, be hard pressed to say anybody better than MJ. What Ricochet does, he's just not a high flyer. But with that being said, let's just look at that category of being a high flyer. People forget how great Rey Mysterio was in his prime. I ain't taking Ricochet over prime Rey Mysterio. I sure as hell ain't taking him over Will Ospreay right now, And then, he had the 1 year where he was botching a lot in WWE. Can't overlook that, but Mystical got to be up in there too. So where does Ricochet rank if you go talking about you Kobe Bryant? Come on, bro. With that being said, they had a great match tonight. Him and Will Ospreay. That's to be expected. Obviously, Ospreay he's in that category right now with Bryan Danielson. You go more than 15 minutes with him, and that's not the crap on Ricochet because he held his own clearly. Go back and watch that match. You have a chance tonight. But with that being said, it just threw me for a loop because I honestly think he had a higher ceiling in WWE personally because there's too many high flyers in AEW that kind of does what he does to a degree. And they, to me, it's just like they also have more personality, in my opinion. But that being said, though, I am also going to give a shout out to Naomi and Bayley. They killed it on Friday Night SmackDown. I thought they had a hell of a match. It was probably Naomi's best match since she's been back. Bayley's just been killing it all year. She's very, even though, Phil and I took Team Sasha when we had a debate, got to give Bayley her flowers. So at the same time, too, I also really enjoyed, cracking jokes about language barriers and all that. But, Andrade can speak in that ring, obviously. Him and Carmelo Hayes just continue to put on match after match. It just keeps clicking. And if you ever had a chance, go back and watch that as well. I thought Britt Baker and Trinity had a hell of a match tonight. If you get a chance, like I said, go back and watch that. Jay White is back, so Bullet Club on Bullet Club violence. Came back and attacked Hangman, and also, Sammy finally got Gunther to convince him to put that title on line. I'm kind of glad they're not doing it at Bad Blood because you don't want that to be overshadowed by all the other matches. Because although there's still gonna be a great match, somebody probably get shortchanged had they actually put Rico better than Raven. No, please go back and watch Prime Ray. ECW, watch a 2 out of 3 falls match against Super Tunes Guerrero. What else? What I was gonna say? Yeah, because honestly, this is one of those things. Even though we know Roman and Cody versus Solo and Jacob is going to main event, I would love if they let Punk and Drew McIntyre main event because this has arguably been 3 great views in WWE this year. We know the moneymakers are Cody and Roman. That being said, though, I just think there's enough momentum, and it kind of goes back to the original Bad Blood. There was no championship in the line. The original Bad Blood was HBK versus Undertaker in 1997, Hell in a Cell. Once again, Hell in a Cell. So I think they could afford, because you don't want to call any premium live event a throwaway, but we know this is leading to War Games, obviously, between the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline. As far as I can see, I do enjoy the fact that they're keep teasing this possible turn with Kevin Owens. Because you notice he said all of them deserved it except for Kofi, which means, somebody else might, Cody might be Cody might have to watch his back, man, for that turn. I mean, either him or Orton's going to do it, and everybody's so fixated on this idea that, why would we write Cody off of TV?
You bugging.
Akil is in the comments. Just type it. Just see what.
No, but
just type.
But with that being said, because the OG, the bloodline is not. The bloodline is not one of those things where it should be about a championship. So we shouldn't necessarily expect Cody to lose the championship to a member of the bloodline. I wouldn't mind because the dude's been too valuable for the company, and KO has not had a single championship since 2017. So that speaks volumes. And then also you have the possibility of an Orton and Cody feud. So I'm of the mindset that after Bad Blood, there's no reason for Cody even to be involved in this anymore, the bloodline. So I'm a little surprised they did that. I thought they dropped the ball with that by even going that route. I thought that was the perfect time to bring Jimmy back. You could have did Jimmy and Roman versus Solo and Jacob. I don't think Cody belongs in the storyline anymore. Or, you could have just continued that storyline with KO, or you could have interjected Orton into the title picture. And I'm also enjoying the slow build for Xavier Woods in terms of what's going to happen there. He's getting his Intercontinental Championship match against Jey Uso on Monday. So Monday Night Raw is stepping up to be a huge Monday Night Raw. They're going back to 2 hours too. That's big. From we said, until they move to Netflix starting this Monday.
Mm-hmm. Are you serious?
Yeah, 7 to 9 Central Time, 7 to 9.
Yeah, that's
Right.
that's how it's gonna be. Uh Thank you, brother, for the weekend review. I watched NXT on Tuesday last night, and I have so many issues, even though it was really good.
Wait, say that again.
I have so many issues with that show, in terms of how that show played out. So if you guys remember, I think it was, I don't know if it was like NXT Vengeance or one of them NXT Vengeance where like it was Lola Vice versus Roxanne Perez, and Roxanne Perez gave Lola Vice like 5 of her finishers, whatever, I forgot, 5 pop rocks. She gave Julia 2, and then got interfered with Cora Jade. And I feel like that's a hindrance. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just me being picky. I just feel like it's a hindrance because I feel like you brought in Julia as this powerhouse from Japan. New Japan Women's Heavyweight Champion, Stardom Women's Heavyweight Championship, multiple time tag team champion there as well, as multiple time heavyweight champion for women as well. But then she loses to Pop Rocks, which I'm not even gonna lie to you, is a sunset flip powerbomb. Like that's all it is. It's a sunset flip powerbomb.
And I'm gonna let you finish that, and then I got something to say about moves in WWE too. I'll let you go ahead and finish that.
Just like, I mean, no disrespect, but like, yes, I know the ring hurts, but you put Lola Vice through 5 of them. 5 of them. You telling me you beat Julia with 2 and 1 finishing move outside the ring? Stop that. Stop that right now. Trick Williams is once again NXT champion. I don't know why we did that.
It's a New Jack City, man.
So
I don't know why we did that. CM Punk added no value to the match whatsoever. I'm glad he was there, but he had no value, but it was fine. Go ahead, no chill, my bad.
So, okay. I got a lot to discuss. Okay. First off, Trick Williams, NXT champ. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk and AJ Lee's daughter.
Basically, Cora Jade. So when Cora Jade was a little girl, there's videos of her like when she met Punk. I was like, was her favorite wrestler growing up type thing, and
Sunday Roxy,
yeah.
Oh! I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But no, okay.
Yeah, no, it's like a running joke.
NXT champ. Trick Williams winning the NXT belt. Congratulations to him. I'm just not that impressed with Trick. I'm not impressed with him at all. But okay. Thank you. How do y'all feel about what's going on with the IC belt, the Intercontinental Championship belt? I like how Jay came out with the new belt with the new color on it.
The blue, yeah, I like that.
But I feel like, not to say that Jay shouldn't be champ, but I feel like they're not letting people cook with it for a little bit. They changing hands too quick.
Well, I think
they changing hands too quick. Now, don't get me wrong. Like Braun, Jay, the people in that division, the people that are, so to say, main cards, they put on some banger ass matches. I'm not gonna front, but I feel like I wanted to see Braun with the belt a little longer. I don't want them to take it off Jay damn near no sooner than they give it to him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want somebody to cook with it. It don't need to be as long as Gunther's reign, but I need somebody to cook with that joint.
Well, to piggyback, I kind of hear what you're saying, but so after Gunther held it for 666 days, Sammy held it about 120 some days because he had it for 4 months. He won it at WrestleMania and he lost it at SummerSlam. So I don't think they're really playing. And Braun Breaker had like 2 months. So I get what you're saying. If they're trying to build him up to be that next big guy along with Gunther, there's certain guys are in that category with the Mello, with with Jay. All those. But I think they did that because they also want to keep that element of surprise. Because when was the last time we saw a championship change hands on a Raw or SmackDown?
Yo, can we acknowledge that Ghetto Gear Solid is in the motherfucking building?
No, my man, KG. Ghetto Gear Solid is in the building, bro. What's good, bros? Yo,
Shout out to y'all.
we heard from y'all in a minute, bro. Oh man, that's so awesome,
bro. They had a match with Country Air. And bro, I felt like I was at the Source Awards back in the 90s, bro. Bro, I felt like, yo, shout out Ghetto Gear Solid, man. Dogs.
They were one of our first interviews. We like
dogs.
We support them. They're beasts. If you get a chance to go look up Google, just go YouTube Ghetto Gear Solid, and you'll fall in love. You'll fall, bro. Like, cause like they're a hardcore, hard-nosed, super athletic team that needs a lot more love than what they're getting right now, because they deserve to be in the upper echelons. They're one of the nice ones. I'm sorry. Go ahead, KG. I'm sorry.
I was just getting back to we should shout out the people that are helping us boost our television. Our awareness, dang, really nice.
Speaking into existence, bro.
Right.
But yeah, no, shout out to everybody that's on and joining us right now. I was just going to say that no, they didn't apologize. We appreciate all the love. We got to send it back as well as we get it. Mm-hmm. That the last time outside of the tag championships, there hasn't been any TV title changes though, if you think about it, because Logan Paul won it and he kept it for 200 some odd days and he lost it at SummerSlam. Roman, he won it at during the pandemic, but then he lost it at WrestleMania. Seth won the inaugural championship against AJ Styles in the finals. He lost it at WrestleMania. Drew lost it at WrestleMania. Damian Priest lost it at SummerSlam. The IC title, Gunther lost it at WrestleMania. Sammy lost it at SummerSlam. Mm-hmm. The women's championships, Rhea had to drop it, so she never officially lost it, but Liv won it at a premium live event at one of the Saudi Arabia events. And then, so she's had it since. And then going back to Io, she took it off Bianca when she cashed in Money in the Bank, and then she lost it to Bayley at WrestleMania, and then Bayley lost it at SummerSlam. So I think they just kind of want to keep that element of surprise. So I will co-sign what you said about a little bit short run for Braun, which is a little surprising. But I think that's why they wanted to do it, and then Jay was long overdue due to how over he is. I wouldn't once he drops it. I'm thinking it's gonna be because they could be trying to reward Imperium. It could be Ludwig Kaiser because he's probably been one of the more underrated wrestlers on the roster, or it could be Pete Dunne because they're trying to push him. The smart money is on Big Bronson Reed though.
And I think the reason, I think the reason why they are doing the shorter runs and the shorter title runs is simply because everybody needs to get a shot. They need to figure out who they can trust. So give it to Jay. Yeah,
do business.
Yep. Jay doing it is just he was due.
All the except for the tag titles, everybody's had like long runs though.
Yeah,
the shortest runs of the last year were 4 months, which is still about 120 some days.
I agree. I just think that it's in a space where it's like now it's like going back to the era where like everybody's getting a shot, and whoever's just too over, like whoever's like we talked about last week with Natalia, where I said like is she going to be like Ziggler or Jericho with a mid card? Like whoever's in that realm or in that lane will be able to hold the title for a long period of time because they're just far too over. 8 says KG always sounds like a 10-year sports analyst when he talks wrestling. He's 8 projects on IG. 8 hard projects, on IG. So it said that KG always sounds like a 10-year sports analyst when he talks wrestling. He got the voice. Got the voice. I do think that there's just, I wish Brown would have cooked a little longer. I wish it was actually a rivalry.
Yeah.
I wish I did it earlier, like in terms of just like them having like I wish like that was match 3. That last match was like match 3 instead of just match 1.
Yeah.
But I agree.
Yeah.
I think they also wanted to pull the trigger too because though at the same time they kind of got. I don't know if they know what they want to do with Brown. They just want him to be himself, or they want him to be an actual face.
Did y'all catch that too?
Yeah.
Did y'all catch that too Monday night?
Yeah.
Because now he's like, oh, I just want to give you credit. And it's like, but bro, you've been running through motherfuckers the past couple months
for no
like,
reason.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Like I want you to be. I like mean Braun Breaker. I don't like face Braun Breaker.
I don't want a nice badass. Like
no.
It's like the opposite. What Kendrick said, I don't like Drake when he acts up. We actually do like Brown when he acts up.
Right, we like Brown when he acts up. That's what we like. But I think that all those things matter, and are important. My issues now are tenured with your booking because you have less. You probably would have 6 weeks, 7 weeks to get to Survivor Series. How are you going to tell the story? Jimmy's not back yet. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you want Hikuleo.
Yeah, because Bad Blood is this weekend.
Right? Yeah. Is it this weekend or the 11th?
Yeah, Bad Blood is this
No,
weekend.
it's this Friday in 3 days.
Is this Friday?
No, this Saturday.
Friday?
Sorry. This
Well,
Saturday.
oh.
Sorry. My fault.
Okay.
This Saturday.
I was about to
October
be
5th.
like, yo, they bugging.
Right.
No,
Hey,
October
They
5th.
bugging.
No, October 5th. This
Okay.
Saturday. It is a special start time, though. It's an hour earlier than we normally get it. So it's 5 o'clock Central start time.
And he's gonna go at like for like the Triple H doing the NXT thing, 5 matches. That's what it is. And he's gonna do that. My thing is that if we're leaning on that and that's what we're doing, you have to put on at least 1 or 2 more matches. Because now the 5 match thing, we lose out. Somebody brought up a good point. Why are we not getting Sheamus versus Pete Dunne Shillelagh match when that match is going to cook? We're getting it on Raw. Why are we getting it on fucking Bad Blood where it can be more violent?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's certain things that we just have to have in pay-per-views now. We just have to have.
So dig this. Right now, WWE is in a really prime spot. And follow me on this because I want to tie in that Ricochet Kobe comment. Right now, they literally have the pick of the litter. They literally do. More times often than not, when we see people come up from NXT, it's either sink or swim, right? Andrade and Carmelo Hayes been putting on clinics, bro. They've been putting on classic matches on television. Imagine if it was a pay-per-view. You see what I'm saying? With Ricochet, I think Ricochet kind of got caught up in his own way because Ricochet and Braun Breaker could have had a hell of a storyline. That thing, oh, well, I'm the bro, what have you... I ain't seen nothing from you, bro, for you to even say you Dikembe Mutombo. God, hey, rest in peace Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah, rest in power.
But it's like, bro, like, I wouldn't even say he the Derek Fisher. Because, bro, look, think about it. Think about it. The last time we really saw something really dope, that was like, oh, Ricochet was
NXT.
was against Logan Paul. And then it's kind of one of them things like, bro, so he not in the business. You've been doing this.
Can we name top 5 high flyers better than Ricochet off the top of our head?
Of current wrestlers, no, I can't. But at the same time, go ahead, Phil.
I mean, you talking current? You talking in general? What?
I would say, to me, Ricochet is top 10 ever high fly wrestlers, but I don't think he's top 5 if some people aren't injured.
The problem is,
he's not sniffing.
the problem is, it's like this would be a comparison. It's like, okay, they already got Will Ospreay. It's like Clyde Drexler going to the Bulls. Well, why the hell you think you're gonna start over Michael Jordan even though you're great?
You said it.
Listen. Rey Mysterio. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say real quick. Sorry, it's not to say he won't get. He'll be right. His ceiling is where he was in WWE. He might take the TNT Championship off Jack Perry. He ain't beating OKADA for the Continental Championship.
No, I don't think. And I'll be honest with you. I don't think this version of Ricochet is even better than Pac.
And here's the thing, with Ricochet, everyone talks about the AEW WWE joint where he be better at. I think he would have been better in WWE had he stayed. Because look at the talent they could have put him up against. Like I said, Braun. He could have had a nice story with Gunther. Ludwig. Hell, him and Sammy. They could have paired him up with a lot of dope other people. He could have punched his own lane. He could have made his own way.
All he needed
with
was
AEW, I think with AEW, it's the classic WCW mindset: more money, less work. Because, bro, you look at the talent over there, and it's like, I'm impressed, but I'm not impressed. You know, if you're not, I've said this before, ladies and gentlemen, I know I say some shit. We got some shit we got to discuss tonight in the heated roundtable. I'm ready. But I stand on what I say. Just because the money's there may not be worth it for him. It may not be, financially, but it's like, it's kind of like Big Show at AEW right now. What's the point of having me on payroll and I ain't had a single match yet? And he's young. He's in his prime. He is in his prime. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, you could be highlight reel after highlight reel after highlight reel. What you doing? What you doing?
If I had to name, if I had to be honest, to me, Ricochet's holding on to Lucha Underground
King Puma shit.
to getting to WWE. So Lucha Underground, Prince Puma, PWG, then the NXT. Those formidable years where he built up that name to be in that space. Because right now, Pac, Ray Phoenix, Will Ospreay. I'll even say Nathan Frazier from NXT.
Okay.
And if you want to, you can even say Mello if you want to. Might be a little bit better than Ricochet. Hell, maybe even Andrade might be a little bit better than Ricochet in ring.
Hell, even tie.
Right.
Even tie for the 5th spot. Because bro, it ain't that he's not good. But bro, don't take the easy way out in your career, bro.
He went for the money.
The easy way out in your career.
I'm sure he went for the money and less time.
His only thing he has working for him is one of the things he has working for him is his baby faces. They don't have a lot of depth. I will say that because a lot of these dudes who could be potential world champions in the future are not currently slotted as baby faces, like Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher. Well, he's in between in terms of who they want to be, not who's going to be like right away.
Oh, you can see it? I'll bring it back for you. No, you can see it. No, I want you to see it. No, I want you to see it, KG. I want you to see that. I want you to see it.
This ain't even hot take after dark.
Shout out to my homegirl, Tam.
Hello.
Remember that thing that they never revealed what it was in Attitude Era was GTV. She came from PTV.
She was at PTV. She was at PTV, bro.
But I just don't. I mean, like I said, that's the one thing he does have working for him. They don't have a lot of baby faces slotted to be future world champions at the moment, outside of Darby Allin, who they won't commit to, which I think is kind of wild to me from a standpoint that they could have just did a whole angle with Moxley and just had Moxley win the Rampage Royal Rumble, and then just did the turn. They didn't have to have Darby. Oh yeah, I'm gonna relinquish my spot that I won, or I'm gonna put my spot on the line.
Right.
What sense does that make?
I have a gripe with that too. Like I don't. I think okay, they're trying to force a storyline that we don't need by taking Darby out. So when Bryan Danielson first got there, he was running roughshod, and then he was supposed to fight John Moxley. They ended up fighting, going back and forth, having this thing. Then they started the BCC because of William Regal, because they shouldn't be fighting each other. And now they're going to have John Moxley retire Bryan Danielson at whatever match it is that's going to happen.
Wrestle Dream, which is the week after Bad Blood, so not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
I think it might be further down the line. I don't think it'll be this time. I think it'll be like a whole rivalry thing.
Don't even get me started, man, because I already know how I feel about this subject.
Well, I was gonna say too. With the Darby thing, it's just at some point you got to put your chips into younger guys. For one, you can't just keep relying on ex-WWE guys and former Bullet Club members.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then two, did you hear the rumor? So I don't know. That's why we haven't seen him on TV. I don't know what his contract status is. I heard that he wants Daniel Garcia.
They want Daniel Garcia. He
needs to go to NXT though.
They want Malachi Black back. And they actually want the whole house. They want the whole House of Black. All of them.
They would have a place.
Smart.
It would be. I heard the Lucha Brothers can't officially go yet, but I know that was almost like that's pretty much known fact. That's on the table. I'm telling you, I think once this contract, I think Ricky Stark's gone. That's another thing that's puzzling about that company. I hate the crap on AEW because they do have great wrestling. Their top tier, programs are worth watching, as is with WWE. I'm like, you're going to have some pain points. One thing I would like to see AEW do, because they have gotten better with the talent signing with the women, they need to give the women's a blood and guts match. You don't have to keep doing it with the men. You could do Toni Storm, Will Nightingale, Jamie Hayter since she's back. Who else am I missing? It was two other I had in my mind. Thunder Rosa, and I'm trying to think it was another babyface I had in my mind, or that's a face right now. Hikaru Shida. You could do that. You could do that against Mariah May, Chris Statlander. There's a couple other women I'm missing now. Like I said, because Serena Deeb, you have the talent to do a women's war game or a blood and guts match. Like
you have to
they have to experiment to do something different.
Right. And you gotta trust that, because at some point there's issues with, for example, Serena Deeb had a match with Britt Baker where she out wrestled her, but she still lost, and that's just to be expected because Britt Baker's their cash cow in Pittsburgh. But if we're being honest and being very frank about it, Serena Deeb's been kicking ass. She's helped a lot of people in Ring of Honor. One of our WCW's Queen Almeida wrestled with her. She's nice in the ring, but it's
Queen Aminata.
Excuse me.
Serena Deeb been a beast, bro.
Yeah, she been nice.
This ain't nothing new. Like, bro, she been a monster. She's been a tactician. And that's the thing, to KG's point. You can't rely on former WWE names to keep the buzz going.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you got to invest in some of your day ones, bro. You got to invest in a Darby. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, look at what he was doing. You got to invest in the homegrown. You have to. You have to.
At some point.
Because essentially, this is what's going to happen. They're eventually going to leave AEW to go to WWE and or go back. It's gonna happen. If you're old enough to remember the Monday Night Wars, this ain't nothing but WWE versus WCW all over again.
It really is. Because they
really
swore
is.
up and down that he wasn't going to make the same mistakes. Why is Jeff Jarrett being featured on TV every damn week? This ain't.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Look, listen. You've got Dante Martin, who you need to start pushing as a singles competitor. I don't care about the whole tag team
Dante
thing.
Martin is in Montez Ford space with less personality.
Yeah. But
We didn't even say Dante. You got to consider him. But no, okay. Here's not to disrespect Ricochet. We'll say who's a combination of both, because there are definitely some people who actually not to crap on his aerial moves, because he's phenomenal. I was just saying there are guys who are just as athletic as Ricochet, but he is a better wrestler than some of these other dudes. Well, I will say that. But you go back to your saying about Dante.
I just don't like Dante Martin. You got to start building around. The scapegoat character is actually hot. You got to start building that around because people believe in it now. You got to start figuring out what to do with Sammy Guevara because you had so much heat on him. Then he got Taya pregnant, and now he's like just out of the picture. MJF has to get hurt to take a break.
Well, Sammy's back, but he's just not. I see what you're saying, but he's not prominent. He was in the main event. He was in the main event against Okada on Collision on Saturday.
Yeah. He also tag team with.
He's one half of the tag team champions with Dustin Rhodes, Ring of Honor. But I get what you're saying. He's not really on television, and he was supposed to be one of their cornerstones.
No, and whether it's a punishment thing or whether it's one of those things where you just don't know what you're going to do with them, something has to be put in a place where it's different. Like now, the stuff you're pushing is a bunch of old New Japan guys, a bunch of old WWE guys, and you're just booking them like you used to.
Old dream matches that we would want to see 6-7 years ago. And
maybe if okay, all right, let's play fantasy booking for a second. Maybe if you hi mommy, hi mommy, hi, good to see you, mommy, good to see you, mommy. Hi. Maybe if you put yourself in a space where you are setting people up to be in a successful position, things are different. For example, Swerve, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, fucking put Ricochet in that spot with MVP and Prince Nana. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. I'll go with it. I'll just to see where it fucking goes. But my thing is, who's the world heavyweight champion in that group?
That's why I think you leave Swerve by himself. Though I don't think Swerve needs to. I think they're hinting at Nana's not doing what he needs to do type thing. Clearly, they're going to introduce Bobby Lashley. I don't see Swerve doing the stable thing again because you can't make him fall back because he was already leading a stable. Yeah. So Bobby Lashley comes in. He's coming in as a heel. He's not coming in as a babyface. We know that. Swerve does not. Swerve needs to be where he kind of is, which is almost in that tweener space.
Anti-hero.
Yeah.
Anti-hero. Definitely an anti-hero.
I don't see that that being the case. You could, if they want to do another version of the Hurt Business, they do have other talents they could use and put in that position. One that comes to mind, he's been out TV for a while. I don't know if he even still with the company. I don't know if they're doing anything with Powerhouse Hobbs because he was in the Don Callis family thing. So I don't know if they, I don't know where he's at.
I don't even know where he is.
If he doesn't leave, you can put Ricky Starks in there. I hope he leaves though. I really hope he leaves.
I think Powerhouse Hobbs,
Ricky Starks,
and Ricky Starks doing 2 or 3 years in NXT would do them some good.
I think Ricky wants. I think Powerhouse to go to NXT. I think Ricky going straight to the main roster.
Agreed.
But he wouldn't hurt him too though because he is young enough because he's barely over 30. Ricky, I think he's like 31 at most.
There it is. Hobbs is injured.
Okay.
And then he's due back any day.
Joe.
Yes.
I've been thinking about your question, and I don't think any of us even really answered it. 5 high flyers better than Ricochet?
I can't name 5. Not right now.
I can. Rey
Ever?
Mysterio.
Ever? Because if we're doing ever, I got 5 already.
Yeah, ever.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
ever. Yeah, I could, but I thought we were talking about just right now.
I got Rey Mysterio. I got Eddie. I got Billy Kidman.
Blessed Moore just said that too. That's crazy. Go ahead.
Evan Bourne.
I was thinking about him.
Yeah.
He's on the fringe for me. No. It's your personal list. I was thinking him maybe.
Evan Bourne was cold.
Evan Bourne was cold.
And I don't know if y'all would consider him.
I think I know who you're thinking.
Who?
But I'm not
Just
gonna say.
go with it because it's probably gonna be the same guy we're all thinking.
Who, KG?
RVD.
See, and that's what makes it hard to say. Like when you say stuff like Kobe,
Bro, RVD was fucking dope, bro. Like,
Yeah.
The Van Terminator, that spinning corkscrew leg drop he used to do off the apron.
even if you say TNA AJ Styles,
You didn't even say AJ, yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I
Done.
forgot about AJ.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
The one dude from TNA, that was in the X division. He had like
Low key.
Who?
Low key.
no, Loki just
No.
kick people in
He
the
had
head.
Red X. Remember Red X from Teen Titans Go? His mask looked like Red X.
Something red. Something red. Something red.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Something red. He was nice too.
Him and AJ used to go at it.
Yep. Something red. Something red. I can't think of the
But
name.
yeah, bro, you. I'm not shitting on Ricochet. I like Ricochet. I just think Ricochet. What you know what it is? This is my personal hot take on why Ricochet left. He was getting overshadowed by Samantha.
I was just.
I legit think that's legit why he left, because he was getting overshadowed by Samantha.
But that's, bro. You're in wrestling. Like you can't be mad at that. Like it's just like the whole Mark Miro Sable thing. Why are you mad at that? You look at her. Look at you. Look at her. Look at you. Switch it around. Look at you. Look at her. Look at you. That's different. Samantha Irvin was on 4 or 5 reality shows. Shouts out to Donis the Don that's in the building. What's up, big brother? What's up, brother? Yeah, you understand me? Had him on here a couple weeks ago. Appreciate you, bro. Bro, you're listen. You got to know.
Hey, look what Secretary said. Put her comment up, bro. I could be wrong. I legit think that's why he left.
I don't think you're wrong.
Because even think about it. His last appearance, or second to last appearance, when they could have set up something dope with him and Braun Breaker. Remember they ran Samantha out to the ambulance. Was, oh my God, are you okay? Like, bro.
I would say, actually going back to what we were talking about, there's not a lot of people in WWE that does what Ricochet does, but they can actually wrestle too. That's why I was trying not to disrespect him too much. So that's why I thought it was just like his ceiling was higher in WWE. I really don't see why he went to AEW, like you said, other than unless they were offering more money.
It's just a matter of him having a mouthpiece. If he had a Heyman-like or any type of valet that could talk for him, what up, Phil? Then it's a matter of just a different outcome for Ricochet. Listen, in the words of the guy whose documentary is just got him severely messed up, Ricochet messed up Ricochet. When Ricochet did not develop a character that was going to allow him the longevity of being as talented as he is in ring in the first place. Stone Cold was a great technical wrestler until he broke his neck. Then he changed his style to be a brawler, but he created a character that allowed him to secure his longevity to keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
The Rock came in as a solid wrestler. The Rock's never been an amazing in-ring performer. He can sell, but he's never been an amazing in-ring performer. But he developed a character that allowed him to go through the test of time.
Bro, you walking a real fine line, bro. Like,
I'm not. I'm telling you. Because think about it like this. Watch. Because watch this. Watch this. We watched Stone Cold and Rock wrestle at the age of 50. Ricochet can't do that. Same thing at 50 years old. Because it's not the same thing.
I get what
you feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of we've had this conversation. Attitude Era had mid in-ring wrestling. It was mid. If it wasn't ECW or some WCW cruiserweights, it was mid for the most part from the heavyweight division. Like there's not a lot of great heavyweight matches. I'll say that for the most part in the Attitude Era.
We didn't have many heavyweights.
Right. Well, yeah. So point exactly.
You talking about the people in the main event, or are you talking about?
Yeah. I'll say that. I'll say in the Attitude Era, I don't think there are a lot of great in-ring main events.
I disagree.
Okay.
There was a lot of great matches that got overshadowed by the drama and the storyline.
I don't know, because
okay, case in point, look at WCW NWO when NWO was white hot. They had a lot of good matches, and then somebody from the NWO would just come out and hit somebody with a chair, and that was no contest, right?
Okay.
Right?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I mean, same with DX. When DX was running Havoc, Stone Cold. Remember when Stone Cold? What the fuck? Remember when Vince screwed Stone Cold and he lost the belt? It was a hell of a match going on in the ring. Stone Cold just ran out there, stunned both of them, and walked the hell off. It was a lot of good matches that got. It was one point in time where this person's storyline overshadowed everything else. It didn't matter how good you were; it just got overshadowed. I think it just got caught in murky waters.
Now, some of the iconic moments, to piggyback some of what Phil was saying, were kind of overshadowed by other things too, because Shawn Michaels' back was almost basically broken by the time he dropped the title at WrestleMania 14. So he physically could not have that match that he probably wanted to have with Stone Cold. But with that being said, Bad Blood, that was I think that's, most people say that's a 5-star match in Taker. That was Attitude Era. Brett and so they didn't close the show. You talking about close the show, or are you talking about near the main event? Like
you said, just in general.
Even sniff like, and
don't say Stone Cold and Brett. I Quit match.
Stone Cold and Brett. Anything. Not to sound very biased. To me, anything with Brett and Shawn is just 3.5 and above. I haven't seen them have a really bad match in any shape, fashion, form.
Well, I'm going to say I Quit match with Mankind and The Rock, though. So technically speaking, no. But I mean, just from an actual street fight standpoint.
Yeah, that's probably one of the better street fights.
There weren't probably a lot of. I'll co-sign. You can say there weren't a lot of great technical, but it also depends on what your definition of what you're looking for in a great match. Because towards the upper mid card or main event. Yeah, there weren't like as many as we're seeing now, because I think for one, the guys weren't as athletic. For one, some of the guys, and then two, like to piggyback on what Phil said, there's so much of that stuff was going on backstage. People were letting that affect their actual work in the ring at times.
Yeah,
which is affecting the quality of some of the matches too, because people can be professionals at times.
I agree. I think because we've seen, we've seen so much wrestling. Like for me, someone's always said, "What's the match that you would introduce somebody to wrestling to if you wanted to show them what wrestling was like?" I would say I'd make them watch the Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker one at WrestleMania. That one, to me, that's one of the best matches ever. I think it's one of the best matches ever in the history of history, in ring wise. But if I compare that to some of the more, I guess, like main event matches that maybe did involve Shawn and Taker, and Rock, it gets murky. The waters get murky. But I'm not saying,
on, bro. Think about the bangers with Triple H. Think about the
I
bangers
ain't even
with
mentioned Triple
Foley.
H.
same. It's the same. Like bro, to me, that match is that WrestleMania match with Taker and Shawn was so goddamn good that it's hard to go back and watch some of the matches in the Attitude Era where there was like main event aspects of it. Like for example, Cactus Jack versus Triple H, great fucking match. Great fucking match. Even if you do The Rock and Mankind, I Quit match, great fucking match. But like putting that to what we've seen transpire thereafter, like they set don't get it twisted, they set the trail ablaze, but then thereafter it was just like, you know what I mean? So I think that's hard. It's a hard narrative.
It is.
And I think my answer, if I said what's a match, I'd be hard pressed to pick specifically one, but also I want to talk to the person and see what type of match they're looking for. Because if you want Lucha Libre, I would say go back and watch Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero Halloween Havoc. And it's like 97, I think. One of my personal favorites is, like I said, Bret and Stone Cold WrestleMania 13. But that wasn't a traditional wrestling match. But I'm just saying it was something that I think a lot of people would just appreciate because it had, double turn. So the storyline involved as well as quality, crisp wrestling involved as well as brawling. So, but just from a pure wrestling standpoint, I'm gonna say something more recent. It's nothing wrong with saying something modern. I'd say probably go back and watch Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay.
It's probably one of the best matches I've ever seen. I think Jerry Lynn versus RVD one was one of the best matches I've ever seen too.
Right, especially from an organization that was supposed to be known as just blood and guts too.
Right.
Not even just that. Put that asterisk on there, but yeah.
Cody versus Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, it was great.
At AEW what was it? All Out or All In? Which one was that?
I want to say that was their first paper.
That was Double or Nothing.
That was Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
That's one of the just when like
it's so much great content out there. It's hard to box yourself. And I agree with the point of KG. Okay, well, what type of wrestling fan are you? Are you a purist? Do you like chaos and mayhem? Do you want... What you looking for? What you looking for? Because it's so much from... And we're older. We old heads. Let's just be real. We could go back to WWF era, WCW era, AWA era, you know what I'm saying? WCCW era. We can go back and pull some of these matches. Mid-South, Atlantic, Florida. We can pull a lot of these matches that we've seen over time. You know what I'm saying? When you look at where wrestling was and where it's at now, leaps and bounds. Leaps and bounds. Leaps and absolute bounds. But you can't get so caught up in the bullshit of it all. What I like, you might not like. Prime example. Joe, me and you go at it all the time. You like AEW. I'm not really a fan of it, so I'm not gonna give it a real fair shot because to me it's whitewashed now. To me, it's whitewashed now. You got great talent. We all can agree on that, but the booking is shitty. Y'all making less than smart decisions. Even more recently, y'all took the belt off Swerve, who was hot as fish grease, to put it on Daniel Bryan only for him to get hurt. And this fool's still wrestling. Okay, go ahead and permanently hurt yourself. And or go out there and put on a match that's subpar because you're hurt. You shouldn't be out there, bro. You shouldn't be out there. God forbid he tries to do a move and get a twinge in that neck. You could hurt you. You could hurt somebody else. Why? Your pride? Or Tony not being smart enough to sit and say, hey, man, sit your ass down.
I agree with that. Because the Nigel McGuinness match was... Everybody was like, oh, that match was pretty sad. I was like, because Nigel McGuinness is 51. He's like, he's old. He's older. He hasn't wrestled in a while.
It was still decent. It wasn't. And people can't compare that
decent,
to.
But it should not have been decent. It should have been better than decent.
But it's one of those things where, like, okay.
Well, Nigel hasn't wrestled in like 13 years, though.
Yeah, when Edge hadn't wrestled in like 7 or 9 years, Edge was still wrestling on the side, and you can tell. And he took so much great care of like his overall body of work, and how he worked out, that you can see that he, like, the muscle memory was there. Nigel worked out and lifted weights and would touch a ring every now and again, but it wasn't the same. Like Nigel McGuinness from Ring of Honor, oh my God, is fucking phenomenal.
Well, that's what I was going to get back to, too. It's just one of those things where I'm not saying I don't know if Phil has or has not, because I only saw 1 or 2 of them. I think, too, if you're in that mindset of comparing that to their Ring of Honor stuff, then you can definitely be disappointed. If that's the case. I see what you're saying. You said it could have been better. I thought it was good for what it needed. It served its purpose.
Agreed.
Because
it served a purpose. It served a purpose.
It was a long-term story being told. Well, with 2 legends of Ring of Honor. It was a good send-off for Nigel. It was probably cathartic. That needed to be the opponent if he was to come back for one more match. I think that's what it would needed to be against Bryan Danielson. But I understand what you're saying too. As much as they were hyping it up and things like that, it was just weird booking, like you said though.
Yeah, it was weird.
Because Darby had a championship match and then he didn't.
Mm-hmm. Here's the other thing that I appreciate about the WWE, right? Because we all look at these injuries. You look at Big E, Daniel Bryan, Edge, Stone Cold. They all have damn near the same similar injury. Am I correct? Big E, sure, yeah, he could come back. They won't let him. You see what I'm saying? We've seen the story of Droz. Look at Lex Luger now. Who the fuck wants to end up like that 10, 20 years from now? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, be smart about it. It's other stuff that you can do. Be a trainer. Be a manager. Be a commentator. Bro, there's so many other different things that you could do. Don't put your life and or someone else's life on the line because you can't let it go.
I thought that, and they made it into a storyline, but they shouldn't have. The one thing, I don't know what was Bryan Danielson thinking. Bro, he had no business taking that Tiger Driver. Because this is someone that's had concussion and neck issues for the last 10 years. To the point he couldn't wrestle for 2 years. Granted, I think they carried it, but like I think he took the move the way he was supposed to, and they just really made it to a storyline. But why are you risking taking that move?
Especially taking that move with the issues you've had.
And wasn't he already wearing kinesio tape when he took the move?
Yep. And whether it was kayfabe or what, still.
He was just coming off of a broken arm.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, y'all. I know we starting hot take round table in a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
You got the Bad Blood card. If you want to run through that, we don't got to go too in depth, or it's up to you how you want to play it.
I don't have Bad Blood card.
Let me see.
Let me see.
I want to say it's. Now you get at this house since we don't got it all together. I want to say it's, like I said, a tag match: Cody and Roman versus Solo and Jacob. We got Punk versus McIntyre, Rhea versus Liv, Nia Jax versus Bailey. If it's a 5-card event, who am I forgetting?
So the card goes like this: CM Punk versus Drew, Cody and Roman versus the Bloodline,
The two women's,
Nia versus Bailey, Gunther versus Sammy.
I'll say now. No, I thought that's Monday. They pushed it up.
Yeah, they pushed it up. Oh, and Finn versus
Finn versus Priest.
Yeah, Finn versus Priest. So it's probably 6.
What? So you saw that on Wikipedia? Because they had announced that for Monday.
I found it on CBS. I found it on CBS.
I believe you. I just didn't see anything.
Normally CBS gets me together. They're pretty accurate with it. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Wikipedia has the 5. I can go to WWE's website. That might be, since we got a little time.
That might be better too.
We could obviously edit this out, obviously.
WWE match card. Bad Blood. All right, I got it right in front of me. All right, and Phil.
Yeah, it's not on there.
Yeah, so that's why I choose CBS.
That's the one that's not on there. So it's those 5. We just forgot Priest and Balor when I went through it.
Yeah. So so let's just go with that. Who or whom do you have?
We can wait for Phil if you want. I just was trying to double check that was the card so we could.
Oh no, fuck, we're live. I'm just gonna fucking go with it. Fuck it.
All right.
With whom that with the guys that we have and with what they have for the card, I believe. I believe the first match will probably be CM Punk versus. No, I'm sorry. The main event will probably be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
I'm assuming that'll be the main event. They hinted.
Yeah, y'all.
Did you hop on? Did you just hop on?
Yeah.
Your dad's gonna kill you. Did you just giggle? You just giggle like him. Get boy, get off. No, get off the thing. Get off the thing, nephew. No, you're no. This is gonna be cussing and all type of stuff. You can't be on here. Okay, you are underage to be on this thing. Son, you're 13. You're 13. What do you mean you're not? You giggle and laugh. You look just like your. No, you go put the screen back down. Put the screen back down before I put it back down. Okay, I got power. Watch. Okay, watch. Boom. See, boom. There you go. Now look, nephew losing his mind out here, just being crazy. All right. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Who you got?
Punk.
Okay. And then Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus Bloodline. Who you got?
Bloodline.
You didn't get on and be like, "What's up, y'all?"
Liv versus
Rhea. We got a Phil coming back.
I can hear him now. Liv versus. Okay, he don't care. He's gonna go through it. Liv versus Rhea. Who you got?
Liv.
Damien versus Finn. Who you got?
Damien.
Okay. Nia versus.
No, Finn.
Oh shit. Nia versus Bailey. Who you got?
Nia.
Gunther versus Sam. Who you got?
I thought that wasn't on the card. It just went on WWE's website.
It says it's on there.
Well, Gunther.
That's on Monday Night Raw.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's on Raw.
I just went on WWE's website. They don't got it listed. I looked at all 5 matches.
What's today? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. No chill, Phil.
Yo.
CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Who you got?
CM Punk.
Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus Bloodline. Who you got?
Cody and Roman.
Liv versus Rhea. Who you got?
Liv.
Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. Who you got?
Man.
Nia versus Bayley. Who you got?
Nah,
Okay, and then finally the Gunther versus Sami Zayn. Obviously, that's gonna happen on Monday. But who you got?
I got Gunther though.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, let's get this.
So
thing
we only
going. All right,
differentiated with plugging the bloodline, basically.
yeah, that's it. Because
I just think somebody else is gonna debut. That's all. I think somebody gonna interfere. They just keep adding members. They like Wu-Tang Clan.
they keep doing too much shit. All right, all right. Do you want to do your heated roundtable first? Or you want to do mine first?
Let's just get into it.
Okay.
Ooh, the round table's getting heated. Heated roundtable.
This week is brought to you by No Diddy. Did you hear what Tony Giovanni said on commentary right away?
What do you say?
He said, "I just want to thank Jeff Jarrett saving my rear end because Hangman is gonna run right through me."
Wow. Didn't see that one coming.
Pause. All right. On Twitter, there was someone saying that Jey Uso is the new Jeff Hardy.
In terms of the brother comparison, I could see in terms of him being more over, yeah.
No.
But I will say that the difference is I'm gonna say I don't really like it either because the difference is Jimmy and Jay both got personality. Jeff Hardy, they called him the charismatic enigma. He really wasn't that charismatic, bro.
Yeah, because he really couldn't talk like that.
No, Matt Hardy's the more.
It was just the.
Mm-hmm.
that was it. I don't know.
The rave dance.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I get the comparisons, brothers, tag champs. I get it, but
nah, I don't co-sign that one because they both got personality, like I said. And Jimmy and Jay.
Jimmy and Jay are in a totally different league category than Matt and Jeff. Like, I'm sorry, nah. If they just going off the comparison of the brothers, sure, but yeah, nah.
Okay.
All right. Heated round table discussion. I'm pretty sure everybody saw the Vince McMahon documentary. If you haven't saw the Vince McMahon documentary by now, that's
go watch that.
You've had enough time.
Spoilers.
How do y'all feel about Vince McMahon now? Do y'all look at him differently?
No.
I watched it and I was a little bit indifferent. A lot of the stuff was stuff that we already knew.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily think Vince is wrong in doing what he did because y'all kind of allowed, with certain stuff within reason, y'all allowed him to do that. Y'all knew what y'all was signing up for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's I don't look at him any different. Now, Joe has a hot take. Joe has an alt with his brother. Yes. And look at him just smiling with glee.
I'll save that after I give my Vince take. I'll save that.
But no, and all of this ties in to what I said on a previous show, which I think I may have had a little bit too much of this. or what I said got taken the wrong way. So I'm gonna let my brother go. I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Vince McMahon is a man that just showed all of his control issues throughout that documentary. The reason why I say that is because the people that he allowed to speak for him on his behalf are all people that he's either helped further or are a part of his family. There's no one in there that can say they vehemently dislike Vince because he's either mended that bridge or he's fixed some type of broken relationship. Again, in the documentary, Vince McMahon has always said, if it's what's good for business, I don't give a fuck, I'll do it. People that have wronged him, people that he's wronged, all that other jazz or whatever, he'll do it. He's not shy about doing that. The trauma that Vince went through from, I guess, 0 to 12 years old has controlled him so much that he has to be in control in every single aspect of every single thing that he gets to touch or put his hands on. And that includes the people that work for him. Because although those allegations of SA are vivid and very, very much so in a space of veracity in terms of
Can't hear you, bro. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
All right. You made him sign an NDA.
You sound real funny, bro. You sound like you underwater. No.
All right, hold on, my mic.
You ain't pay your microphone bill? Hold on, say something. Say something.
Y'all.
Okay, there we go.
All right, okay. So it's one of those things where he made them sign an NDA. He also made sure that via text that he said some type of consensual thing, like even if it was something small for it. So to go to trial for it makes it very messed up. However, the things that he made these people do is horrific. However, he made sure to put himself in control by doing those things. Now, speaking of control, I want you guys to watch the following video.
Okay, play it.
And when you watch this video, I want you to pay close attention to every aspect of what's being played. Here we go.
Yeah, you motherfuckers. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. You can't do this shit to me. New program, nigga.
Yeah.
YouTube. Owe me an apology.
For?
Yes, Lord. Yeah. Last
For?
show, when we talked about Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan, and I said Mr. T was bigger than Hulk Hogan at the time. Nah, bro, you tripping. You don't know what you talking about, bro. Shut up. Bro, this, that, and the other. Bro. Guess what? Did my research. Think about all those terrible ass movies that Hulk Hogan, that Mr. T made.
Well, Mr. T was bigger than Hulk Hogan because Mr. T had his own cereal.
He was bigger than Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan ain't never have his own cereal.
No. Mr. T was bigger than Hulk Hogan at that time.
To an extent. Okay. Yes.
But to the world of wrestling, absolutely.
Mr. T was bigger than Hulk Hogan in the Chicago, Gary, Indiana, in the circumference sense. Yes.
Mr. T was on 18. He had, I don't think he had Rocky at this time, but he was on 18. He was like on a nationally syndicated television.
Bro, how you think he got the wrestle?
You sat up here last show and said that we disagree with you when you literally disagreed with yourself. You sat up here on this goddamn show and said we owe you an apology when we agreed with everything you said. And then the one thing we said, no, Mr. T was like on national, and I didn't want it to be long. I didn't want it to be long, so I shortened it. But your ass said the exact same thing that I had just said about it having a nationally syndicated show, about it being on Channel 5 and a Wrestle Buddy. You argue with yourself. You apologize to yourself. Don't even apologize to me. I don't want an apology. I don't want one. Apologize to yourself. Apologize to yourself for arguing with yourself. Okay? Do the exact same way you made me apologize. I want you to find a space and apologize to your goddamn self. because we literally agreed with you. We were on your side, and then you wait. This is the fucked up part. If you watch the episode back again, Phil is disagreeing with us about how big Mr. T is for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we go into something else where me and him are saying the exact same point, just in different ways.
This is like remember when Cassie was battle rapping himself? Was the problem versus the hustler?
Yes. No one, listen, for the record, Logan and I at no point said that Hulk Hogan was the bigger deal. Okay? Listen, you literally made us apologize to you for no reason because you disagreed with yourself. You sat there and was like, no, Mr. T was big in the Chicago Gary area. And I think when you said it, you were like, yeah, that makes sense to me because that's like the experience. But then you watch the documentary back, I was like, now this nigga's nationally syndicated. And these niggas that disagree with me. And then you decide, like, yeah, they disagree with me. And then it just went further. You didn't disagree with me.
Okay.
I don't, listen. Don't apologize to me. Apologize to yourself.
Apologize to Mr. T and his mama.
Hey, y'all, let me tell you
Apologize
how
to
dirty
Mr. T and his mama.
Joe, a dirty motherfucker. Joe said he want his apology written, notarized, and written on the show tonight.
Notarize it with those falsified papers that you said he signed.
And wait, but when I said that was before I edited it. And I realized how the conversation went.
And
I gotta go back and watch the show.
And return his tax forms that you stole.
Yeah, return the tax forms you stole.
You use some AI shit.
I didn't use any AI. It's on the YouTube.
But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to address the masses as well as my brethren. To Toxic Jose and Old Man Logan, I apologize for making y'all apologize to me for arguing with my goddamn self.
First off,
that sounds like some shit I would do. I'm not even gonna hold you. That sounds like some shit I would do.
The killer part about that shit is.
Hold up. Go ahead. Go.
Hey, Shelly Swag. The
killer part about that is.
The killer part about that is, I had this whole thing where I was like, I want Phil to apologize to me. I want him to grovel. Pause. And then I was like, he wasn't even arguing me. He was arguing himself. So I really can't get nothing from that. Like, that's not even.
It was Crown Apple Phil versus. It was Crown Apple Phil versus Peach. It was Crown Apple Phil versus Crown Peach.
No, what last week? What did you have last week, bro? Hi, Shelly. Hey.
This 20 grand. So I have a glass of 20 grand, which is vodka and cognac. Then I have a glass of Crown Peach. Then I have a glass of Crown Apple. Typically by that time, I'm in blackout mode. And all my inhibitions come to life. But I want to apologize to y'all for arguing with my goddamn self. Bro, that's funny as fuck, bro. That's funny as fuck. I feel the judgment from KG right now as he looks down on me. Like, this motherfucker Phil be drunk as fuck. Yes, I do be drunk. Yes, I do.
Nigga, we listen.
I'm like Denzel. Remember Denzel on Flight when he was like, I'm drunk right now.
Drunk. I was drunk the flight there. I was drunk the flight back. I was drunk the whole time, bro. And this is probably off subject. There's a reason why all 5 of us don't drink together in a public space all the time, because KG will tell you, Logan will tell you, they've seen me intoxicated at my worst. I've seen them intoxicated at their worst too. If there was a space where we were all able to drink and be able to have a space to sleep in our own independent rooms and not have to worry about going home. The hot take house. Oh God. Oh, the amount the amount of film chicanery that would happen in that house, it couldn't leave the light of day. It could not leave the light of day. So yeah. With that being said, guys, take your alcohol very slowly and drink responsibly.
Let me address this. First and foremost, yes, Hulk Hogan was a massive entity, but they needed that Mr. T celebrity approach for WrestleMania 1.
Absolutely.
Because here's the thing. They had already been having matches at Madison Square Garden. A lot of people tend to think that WrestleMania 1 was the first time ever Madison Square Garden happened. No. Vince Sr. had been doing it there.
Right.
I damn near want to say Vince Sr. had a residency there. Because if I'm not... Yeah, I was about to say, like, wasn't at one point in time, wasn't all their matches there in New York?
Yeah, because that was their territory.
They needed that star power, which is why they had all these stars at WrestleMania 1. And the biggest star of them all, Mr. T at the time, teaming with this white hot new baby face that's all about America and this, that, and the other, Hulk Hogan. They had Muhammad Ali. They had Liberace. They had Cyndi Lauper. Didn't Aretha Franklin sang the national anthem? She sang the national anthem. They had all this star power that they needed to make sure that this was a success. Because had it been a flop, it'd have been done.
Right.
WWE as we know it now wouldn't be here. It'd be one of the biggest flops in history. Even when you look at and see, like, a lot of people think like Hulk Hogan was putting in work, this, that, and the other. Dude, Hulk Hogan got in the business, was lame and dry. If I'm not mistaken, it was the footage from New Japan that caught the eye of Mr. T and other people. That's how Hulk Hogan got into Rocky 3. Was because of Mr. T. You see what I'm saying? When Hulk Hogan came back to the States, that's when he was the Rock America dude. You know what I'm saying? And that was only for less than a year. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That was the lesser half of a year. Because then, if you remember, after Andre the Giant and a couple other things, y'all remember, what was my man's name? Zeus. Remember Hulk Hogan was feuding with Ted DiBiase? And remember Ted DiBiase brought in Zeus, Tiny Zeus Lester?
Yeah.
Remember that? And that was the setup for the No Holds Barred. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
If y'all remember after that, that was when the Hulk Hogan started going down. That was when people started getting, it was like, all right.
Yeah, we irritated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when the Ultimate Warrior started taking over and different characters started being more likable, lovable. The Jake the Snakes, the Terry Taylor, the Brutus the Barber Beefcakes, and so on and so forth. So yeah. Open mouth, insert foot. I own that. My bad. As our truth say, this was on me.
This was on me. This was on me. All right, man. Look, we got a lot of stuff to get into. Now, are you ready for your next segment, Si?
We done with Hot Take? We done with the Heated Round Table?
Yeah, for the most part, that's about it. Everything we agree on.
What else we getting? We going to Hot Take after dark?
Not yet. We gotta go to women. We gotta go to the WCW first. You know that. You know how this goes.
Acknowledge your WCW.
I think you have a little crush on me.
Ew, no.
Yeah. I think you do.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Hey! There goes my baby. You don't know how good it feels to call you my girl. There goes my baby. Oh, loving everything you do. Ooh, girl, look at you.
Girl, I be. Bro, I haven't said this in a while. I haven't said this in a while. Shorty. What, bro, what I couldn't read her name with the font you put. What did you say hashtag what?
Harleen Lopez. She goes by
bro,
Harleen Lopez.
What was it? The hashtag
Spiteful Babe. But she's known as the Spiteful Beast.
Bro. A woman that fine. A woman that fine. Bro, that represents all the Latin craziness that us men love.
Oh God. Don't get me started.
Bro. Play the video again. Play the full video again. Play the full
one?
again.
The 45-second one?
Yes.
No, I think you have a little crush on me. Ew, no. Yeah, I think you do.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Hey! There goes my baby. You don't know how good it feels to call you my girl. There goes my baby. Oh, loving everything you do. Ooh, girl, look at you.
I want to make a point, bro, that she is everything that we love about toxic Latin women. Yes, Spiteful Bae. That is an accurate fucking name for her. Harleen Lopez. May I point something out? If it pleases the court, I'd like to point out some attributes of Miss Harleen Lopez. Did you notice the eyebrow arc?
Yes.
Did you notice the eyebrow arc right here came to a fine needle point? A fine number 2 pencil sharpened point.
Yes.
Did you notice the teeth?
Yes.
The pretty white teeth.
Yes.
Did you notice how she drew on the lipstick and it had the point to it?
Yes.
It had the hump point, hump point that connected.
Mm-hmm.
This woman represents everything toxic that we love about Latin women. Did you see when she was laughing and bit them handcuffs?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And that video was actually going against her of our former WCW Big Daddy, Adriana.
Did you see her with the jigsaw makeup?
I did.
Did you see her with the crow crying black goop?
I did. I also did.
That is the reason why we watch Telemundo and we don't speak Spanish.
For those of you that don't know, there was a time when there was no cable TV in the house and your parents had to make do. So when you were tired of watching the channel WGN, Fox, you watched Telemundo. Okay, I've learned a lot of Spanish in Telemundo, to be honest with you. Just get Spanish. That got me through my Spanish 2 test. I watched Telemundo all day. I didn't watch anything else. Telemundo.
Bro, she is why we love churros. Not churros, churros.
Oros con pollo. Papas fritas.
She is why we eat steak tacos. I'm not being funny. I'm not making Hispanic jokes. I am telling y'all, flat the fuck out. A woman that fine would upstage you. I would be her Ricochet, and she could be my Samantha Irvin.
Listen,
Without a doubt.
I respect that. I respect that too. I respect that too.
And bro, she looked like the type of Latina. Did you see when she had on the dress and was looking up? She looked like the type of Latina that says, "Oh, babe, go ahead and hang out with your boys." And it's a trap.
Because then you try to leave and she cuss you out in Spanish on the phone when you leave.
And no, or not even when you come back. Not even that. When you come back, or even while you out, she texts you and says, "I hope it was fucking worth it."
Yes, it's like you can read it, like you can't read it, but she be like I hope it was fucking worth it, puto. You be like, what the fuck? You said I could go.
You said I could go, bro. She looks like my kind of toxic. She does, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm real with myself.
I just want to fill people in. And if you wonder why I'm so passionate about this subject, it's because my fiance is a Latina. So it's like everything that's going on right now, I've had a lineage of Latina stuff. So it's bringing up old memories. Here we go. I went to a private high school and I ran track. Okay. Okay. We went to Notre Dame College Prep High School, which is an all-girls school over there at the Humble Park area. I have never been pursued by a Latina woman in my life. Huh? 03? I was a junior. 03. So look, I'm there. Hey, stupid, come here. That's a weird way to call me like over there, but that's what my dad did.
Bro, you might.
Oh.
Pause. Was you just stroking your mic? What the fuck?
Back. Am I back?
Yeah,
Am I good? Yeah. Hey, stupid, come here. And I came. She had the laser sharp eyeliner. Okay? The laser sharp eyeliner and the lip liner. The pink with black over the lips. Eyebrows arched to a certain T in the first place. And I walked my stupid ass over there with no game whatsoever. And I was like, I can do for you. Like, take my number.
Bro, your mic, bro. Fix your mic.
What's wrong with my mic?
Okay, you better now. You good.
Okay, I fixed it. Okay. She's like, hey, stupid, take my number. You're gonna call me. And I called it. Okay. I called it. All right. And I made crazy, stupid ass decisions for that girl.
Bro.
The amount of how I was afraid and happy at the same time. You know how afraid I am.
Bro. Bro, hold up. I got one for you. Shorty looked like, we all know, we all got somebody that we was whatever with, right? I'm gonna send you this song. Listen to it. When I hear this song, I think of you.
Right.
Shorty looked like she would send you a song by an artist, and I think her name is Amanda Perez. And you remember that song that she had? God send me angel from the heaven above. Somebody save me for clean a broken heart, from being in love. Cause all I do, bro, you remember that shit?
I remember that shit.
Send me an angel, wipe a tear from, bro. Shorty right there. Bro. It's something about Latin women when they love you and then get to speaking Spanish and you don't know what the fuck they could be calling you a big dumb head motherfucker. I just was thinking about that.
Fucking Jesus.
What you want, baby? What's the matter? I love you, bro. If a Latin chick sends you Clamora Flon by Selena, it's a wrap.
Como de flor.
Because if you try to leave, she's going to kill you.
Como de flor.
She's going to fucking kill you. And or she's going to have her people beat the shit out of you. Clamora Flon, some pomo, and then let it do. Let it do. Bro.
Ay, ay, ay.
Como le flores. Ay, como te fuele. Bro. She looked like the type of woman that you introduce to your mama, but you gotta prep your mama for her.
Yeah, you gotta.
Mama don't say no bullshit.
You gotta prep the homies like this. Like, listen.
Mama don't say no bullshit.
Listen. Just let me live this.
Mama, don't just start your bullshit.
Let me live this life. Let me just start this.
Mama, don't you come around here with that bullshit with her. Nope.
Sports for you podcast. What's up, baby? What's up, Big Phil?
Hey, shout out to the homies from Cali. Yo, this has been one hell of a show.
Great show.
And you know what, bro? Shout out to everybody following, watching different platforms, wherever you're watching at. Make sure y'all follow everybody else that's following us, that's following and watching. Make sure y'all follow She Talks. Make sure you follow Sports for You. Yo, our homies out in Cali, they tuning in, man. What up, y'all? Wolfpack for life. Hot Take doing big things right now, y'all.
Yeah, we really appreciate y'all immensely. We got it.
Hot Take doing big things. And we doing big things without bottles of baby oil. We are. We are.
Just got really intense.
Yeah, the last J&J I touched was not baby oil, it was fish. J&J.
No, I got it now. I'm back now. Like, what? But yeah, I'm back.
That got dark quick, KG.
It did get dark very quick. Okay, got dark very quick. Guys, please make sure.
You know what we haven't been doing lately, bro? We ain't been doing our outros, bro. You
Because
just been cutting it off and then going right in the Hot Take After Dark, which Hot Take After Dark is coming up
in the next 2 to 3 minutes, guys. And the reason why the outros don't happen is because honestly, at this point, we have all our handles kind of up where we usually have them for the most part, and we've already given most of our handles out. We'll do outros tonight. We'll do outros tonight. Pause. We'll do outros tonight. Just follow us on all social media platforms at Hot Take Wrestling. TikTok, Instagram, Wrestling Take on Twitter, Hot Take Wrestling Podcast on Twitch. We are 2 away from 50 followers. If you guys could please follow us on Twitch, whether you have one or not, please follow us on Twitch. Also at NMG TV Network on YouTube, we are approximately 300 away from 2,000 subscribers. Please follow us there. The contributors to the podcast are myself, one other KG, Ill Will, Old Man Logan, No Chill with Phil, also myself, Jay Lozada, and That Low are the voiceovers for this. Also give a special shout out to Miss Harleen Lopez for being our WCW. Greatly appreciate her. She is an independent wrestler out of New York who has been wrestling with some of our WCWs, and she has also shouted us out as well. We appreciate her as well. KG, give us an outro.
I'm about to create a new website domain called gingersnaps.com. Do not take the username Redhead Wrangler 87 because that is reserved for yours truly.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there. That was impressive. That was impressive. I like it. I'm not gonna hold you. I love it.
And also tying in wrestling, nothing's banned on there as far as we know. We're not going to tell people something's banned, like, how the pile driver is banned, but people still do the Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
That's so weird. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No Chill Phil. Your outro, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Phil Meyer Sr., aka Can't Knock It, the great one, No Chill with Phil, the two-time child support slayer, the practicing polygamist, the voice of violence on the indie circuit, Eminem, the minister of madness and mayhem, Captain Medium Meat, because it's so medium. It's so medium. And ladies up. It ain't for y'all nasty motherfuckers. I'm talking to the ladies. I want y'all to know that I am also a silver, bronze medalist of the Kumite. I was in the Kumite. Yes, I'm about that life. Follow me on any and all social media platforms at No Chill with Phil on Facebooks, Instagrams. Do y'all have Threads?
No, I'm not gonna get another social media. I can't do it.
So follow me at Facebooks, Instagrams, and Twitters at No Chill with Phil. Follow me on MySpace at CKI the Great One. Follow me on Black People Meet at MM9983. That stands for Medium Meat 99, but born in 83. What the bro? What's wrong, bro?
When you get to Hot Take After Dark, yeah.
If the ladies want to discuss my medium meat, we can discuss. Ladies, if you want to discuss some medium meat, yes, you shut up, son. Little nasty ass, don't go to school saying that.
I got so many questions right now. No wonder you got the same birthday as me, man.
Oh, cut it out. I ain't boo-booed on nobody yet.
You heard that yet? So don't listen to that Biggie skit.
Hey, dig this, y'all. Follow me on Christian Mingle at Deacon 'em Down. Also follow me at Christian Mingle on Come Get Some 69. Grow up. I just released a Christian relationship book. Real quick, I noticed that there's a lot of single women that are looking for good men, and I want you to pick up a copy of my book. It's called Why Would Boaz Want Your Ass? That's in what the fuck is y'all? Ashlyn, don't know about you. Better worry about your Phil's meat and not my meat. Yuck, gross. But yeah, it's a relationship book called Why Would Boaz Want Your Ass? It's available now. It's $1.99 on Amazon, Kindle. You can put it on your tablet. Trying to think of what else y'all can follow me. Oh, you can page me. All you grandmamas out there that watch, page me 281-330-0004. Hit Phil up on the low, cause Phil about to blow. Ow! But yeah, y'all, however y'all want to get in contact with me, it is officially October. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Ladies, send us pictures of your titties.
Okay, no, not that. But we do want to have a female guest.
No, bro, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we heart boobies.
No, we're not doing
boobies.
So we do want to have.
Feel free to send us your titty pics. To the Hot Take page.
No.
We are all licensed breast examiners.
No, we're not. And
And I read a fact, ladies, to reduce the risk of breast cancer. Yes, this is a fact. You need your titties sucked. So, ladies, get your titties sucked. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your titties sucked on.
Okay,
not by
all
a
right.
baby, but by a grown man. If you got titties and you need them sucked, let a man suck them. But fellas, don't suck titties with morning breath. Wash your mouth out. Drink a little pop or something.
We want to have female guests on the show from here on out. So that's
the current rant of No Chill with Phil is no reflection on the rest of the Hot Take podcast.
It is not.
It is also Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so
Yes.
that's as well as Breast Cancer Awareness
Fellas, if
Month.
your woman is fighting you, if your woman is fighting on you, you can get help.
Okay, here we go, guys. Instagram Live, guys. If you're on the Twitch or if you're on YouTube,
Why are you
go to
laughing,
Instagram
bro?
Live.
Why are you laughing at the bro? That's not funny, bro.
I'm not laughing at. It's just like
What are
we're
you
not.
laughing at
We can't advocate for like that thing. Like we're focusing on
What thing?
domestic violence for women and men. That we're not advocating for that
So
to
why
be
you
like
laughing
we
at
can't
it?
offer help here. We can offer phone
I'm saying
numbers
there's somebody that can
and
help.
spaces who can help.
So you laughing at domestic violence, Joe?
No, I'm not laughing at domestic violence. What's your favorite? What? I'm sorry. What did you think? What did you think? What's Love got to do with this?
That's one of the best comedies of the 90s.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Guys, go to Hot Take After Dark. We'll see you guys later. You guys take care of yourselves.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Hot take after dark.